And welcome back to Ark Survival Evolved. Alright, so some time has passed. I have collected some resources. It is now freshly morning, so much that we can't even see the sun yet. I decided to go ahead and wait through the night so that we wouldn't have to experience that. I have adjusted the gamma on my capture, so hopefully things will be a bit more visible when it's darker, because the original capture when I was in the house there, you couldn't see anything. All right, let's get going. I have leveled a few times from, uh, you know, collecting things, but I have not spent any engrams yet, like I said I wouldn't. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop down here. Oh, and I'm a little bit stuffy today. We're going to pop down here. Somewhere around here we go. All right, so we want stone foundation, stone wall, stone door frame, reinforced door, stone ceiling. We also would like the stone window frame, because we don't really have to worry about other players, so we'll do that. Oh, I guess I have to get a whole bunch of stuff for that. We'll get the window to go with it. We want the hatch frame, and the hatch. Oh, the trapdoor, Alright, and that will probably do for the moment, although I'm tempted to get the dinosaur gateway. We'll look into that in a few minutes. But for now, we have got a bunch of resources here. A few resources in the sandbox, and a bunch of resources here. So basically, I just set these up as a temporary thing. I put them on the platform. Now, since I have the stone foundations, I could replace these foundations that I had put down. But I'm not going to do that just yet. I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of the walls and stuff built, because you can just basically hot swap these things out. So we're just going to get the walls and such going first. So what we're going to do is we are going to go crafting. Nope, I want inventory first. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab the stone, because I know I'll need that. Because see, that's the thing, I've got a bunch of random stuff, because I wasn't sure exactly what I needed. So walls are stone, thatch, and wood, so I didn't need the fiber. Thatch. That's okay, there's plenty of stuff we can use the fiber for later. Let's grab the wood. Let's go ahead and grab all this wood. It doesn't matter that we can't... Oh. I guess there is an absolute cap to how much I can carry. Alright, so let's get some of these going. 7 of those, in fact, going. And we're going to gain XP as we do this. I hear something walking around, but it's probably that parasaur that has been nearby. Alright, what are you missing? More stone. That's okay, because the next box over has more stone. A lot more stone, actually. Alright, that appears to be how much of that we can carry. We're going to need much more than the 7. Alright, get another 9 walls now. So we're just going to let that go ahead for a bit. Hey, sounds like we leveled. We'll deal with that in a bit. Because what we're going to do is we're going to make the 2 high walls. Because for some reason, they only make these things basically this 1 high kind of deal, but a bunch of the actual blocks and stuff that you have to put down, like the larger storage containers, are 2 high. Or, more than 1 high at the very least. And that makes things a bit awkward. So let's go ahead and get our door frame. And the door to go with it. And how are we doing on our weight? Unfortunately, me. There we go. We are still over our carry allowance. So let's go ahead and make however many more walls. 3. How are we doing now? Okay, good. We are low enough that we should be able to move. Excellent. Okay. So let's get... Now let's go ahead and just figure out where we want the door first. So, alright. I made this an odd number so that we could basically center our door. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we want it on 3. So here we go. Bam. And the door to go with it. Excellent. Now, we want to grab our walls and get those going up. Alright, so we're going to want to figure out, since we have the option of putting in windows, we want to figure out where we want to do it. I'm going to say immediately to either side of the door, and then the same spots opposite. So let's put you there, and then just kind of fill in a bunch of this area here. That one will be a window. Get all 3 of these. That one will be a window. And you. Okay, we got 8 more, which should be plenty. We'll get 6 there. I mean, it's not going to be enough for the whole thing, but we'll go ahead and clear these out. Alright, and we're out of walls. Let's go back for more stuff. What are we short on? We're short on stone, obviously. I only have a little bit more, unfortunately. Oh no, I don't even have any more. Okay, I'm out of stone. Alright, so we're going to put our wood back. We're going to put some of our thatch back. Our other thatch back. Let's just pop down to this one here. It doesn't have much in it at all. Let's get these berries out of our inventory. They're just causing way too much weight. I got all of these berries when I was, farming up the fiber that I apparently didn't need. I have a little bit of extra hide here. I had gathered a bunch of hide when, because I had to fend off a few dinosaur attacks as I was leveling up. Alright, so I specifically did not grab this one so that I could grab it on camera. Because this one's right here, and I think there's one, right there. So, because these are close enough to my foundation, they probably won't respawn. So let's go ahead and just clear this out. And I'm using the hatchet here because it will gather more stone from it, whereas the pickaxe would gather more flint. That's, pretty good-looking base so far. And we're slowly filling up our inventory weight with rock. Come on. Oh yeah, just noticed the spoiled meat thing pop up. I've been baking a few more narcotics as well. I naturally enough got narco berries when I was gathering fiber, and we've had plenty of. I don't like that noise. Is that just a pterodon or something? Saying we've had plenty of spoiled meat since we've had so much meat going off. That is one thing that is definitely easier about single player than multiplayer is, when you're not playing, time isn't passing, which means your meat and stuff isn't spoiling. But don't you even look at me. You go that way. That's right. We'll deal with you later. But yeah, so time isn't passing, so it means that none of your stuff's spoiling. But on the other hand, it also means that you aren't growing anything if you've got that going. Come on, dinosaur, please. Oop, 3 more. Alright, good. That's exactly how many I want. I wanted 4. Just let that last one go. Alright. Pop that into the 7 slot. Bam. You there. There. And there. So, you generally don't want to put windows in on the ground floor if you're on a multiplayer server. We're single player, so this is fine. This will allow me to shoot out at something that's, like, you know, in front of our door or something like that. So it's okay for this, but not something you'd want to do multiplayer. We are short on stone again, aren't we? Yep. How's this? Let's see. This is 8. I'd only be able to put 2 up. I'm not too worried about it. Okay. So we're going to need more stone. But as you can see, I got the vast majority of the, stone requirements out of the way. Because that's more than half of what we need to build, minus the ceilings. Alright, so now we need to go and find more stone. Gearing myself, do that. I should apply that level, even if I don't get the engrams. What was I leveling up? Okay, I got weight, I got fortitude both on the way up. Oh, look at that. I had 2 levels. We'll deal with the engrams in a bit when we need something. Okay, there's that parasaur. Big rock. We'll grab these big rock. That's a trike over there. Grab ourselves a bit more stone and try and get this finished up. I mean, you saw how much stuff I gathered, so I was not ill-prepared, but I guess I just used way more stone than I thought it would. Thought it might be, something a bit more reasonable. Repair the stone hatchet. This is why I kept the, little bit of the wooden thatch on me, because I knew I'd be getting plenty of flint. Just mine this on up here. Alright, how are we doing? We're still doing good. Oh, look, another stone. Now, that is definitely the downside of time not passing while I'm, not playing, is that means that none of this stuff is going to respawn anywhere near as quick. Because I'll have to actually play the amount of time that it will take for the respawn to happen. Which I don't actually know what it is offhand. Alright, we'll grab this stone and then we'll head back. Because that should be just about full on our inventory. Or at least full enough that it'll probably start to impact our speed. Oh, maybe not quite as full as I thought. Then again, I did just add an extra 20 pounds I can carry. Let's go here. I could be picking up these little rocks off the ground, but they're only worth 2. And it's not, worth the effort of putting the hatchet away to grab a couple of them, Come on. Alright, that'll do for now. We'll head back. Equip this guy just in case. I don't know what little flying thing you are, but I don't like you. You go over there. Hey, Triceratops. I'm not after you yet. Although you would make one badass looking mount. Alright. But we're not ready for mounts yet. Okay, we got a turtle interested in our place. Whatever this is called, it starts with a C, I think. Carbon... Yeah, you're a big turtle. Okay, now how's our crafting going here? We can get 1. But that's because we are now short on wood. Okay. Fair enough. Let's grab some wood. And I didn't need to do that. I could have done that while I was in the chest. 2 more. And then we're out of thatch. I should have just grabbed that while I was in there. There we go. Alright. How many more? 3. Then we're probably out of stone or something. Yeah, looks like we're going to be out of stone. Okay, let's get these up. Do. Oop, come on. Here we go. Alright, so I need 2 more, and that'll be all the walls. Good to know. Alright, giant turtle still wandering around there. Then all we'll have left to do is the ceilings. I don't think I want to go that way. I'll go this way. Shaping up to be a nice little house. I mean, it's not going to be too aesthetically pleasing, but, you know, function over form in a setting like this. We can always make something that looks pretty, you know, once we have, you know, basically as many resources as we feel we need. Which, once we get certain dinosaurs tamed and, you know, are farming for other things and get stone along with it, that'll end up happening. I mean, it'll probably be to the point where we're going to start throwing out stone, but not just yet. Alright, there's a big rock. And unfortunately, I can't just, you know, go offline and, you know, wait for these rocks to respawn. But, alright. And that's our hatchet again. We're going to have to upgrade to a better hatchet soon. The downside being you can't really repair it in the field. Not like this, at least. Alright. You're another big turtle. Oh, we got something attacking a thing over there. This is as close as I want to get to that. So we're going to go back the other way as soon as we're done with this. And hopefully whatever that is doesn't attack us. Come on. Alright, let's go this way. Just kind of back away slowly. Because whatever that is took out a Triceratops. And those things are pretty tanky. Alright. We'll just kind of meander back this way. Hey, Dodo. Put that away. Grab these few stones here along the way. Hello again, Mr. Turtle. Yeah, unfortunately, it's like some of this stuff doesn't line up quite perfect. There are actually mods available that basically remake all of these things so that they line up a little bit better. Alright, so we can just hit 6 a couple of times to get our last 2 things, since we had that on hotbar position 6. There we go. Now, with anything we got left, let's start making our roof. Especially since it just started to loud rain. Alright, so I want to have 1 hatch frame, which unfortunately means we're not going to have enough stone now to make any ceilings. Although I do also want the hatch to go with it. Let's go ahead and pop you there, you there. So I'm going to put you there. You there to go with it. Excellent. So this is one of the weird quirks of the game here. I am now under a roof, so it considers me indoors, so it stopped the rain. But over here, it's suddenly raining again. But yet over here, I can't see the rain. Such a weird quirk for the game. Something they seriously need to fix at some point going forward. Okay, so we've got our hatch in. Basically, this will allow us to expand up in the future. I was not too concerned about, expanding that right now, because we don't necessarily need that right now going on. And this will allow us to basically put a ladder in so we can get up there, make a whole nother floor. This will basically be a little bit better than a staircase because it doesn't take up as much room. But we will end up having to basically interact with the ladder to go up and down it. So, it's a bit of a trade-off either way. Some people think one way, some people think the other. I believe I should probably start looking at engrams. Well, let's see what's new. Just kind of take a brief look here while we're waiting on the rain here. Gallimimus saddle. Tripwire narcotic trap. Interesting. Hey, stone fireplace. I think we'll get one of those instead of a normal fire. Sounds like I just leveled up again. Because I hear the level up noise. Handcuff, stone railing. I was waiting on that, actually. I want to make my fence out of those for keeping our animals in. Ooh, crossbow. Of course, I'm going to need the smithy and stuff before we get to that. Alright, yeah. But we're not quite teching up yet. We are finishing our structure. Alright. Am I really out of that much out of stone? I am. Alright. Guess I'm gonna go this way, since there was that thing the other way that I definitely didn't want to mess with. And we're gonna be going through the loud rain here. Hoping to find some more stone. Now, I already cleared most of this beach of the large rocks, which is part of why I didn't want to really come this way, because I'm going to have to go further. Oh, look, a Dilophosaur. And that is part of why I have this on me. There we go. Killed that out of the way. Got some of my stone arrows back. Oh, I don't like that. Stole my spoiled meat. You get out of here. I don't like these birds. I don't think anybody likes these birds. Gotcha. Stole my raw meat, too. Get out of here. There we go. Alright. Well, that's that bird taken care of. Pressing forward. Might as well grab some of these. Hey, here we go. A couple of big rocks. Alright. Gather a little bit more stone. Oh, good. The loud rain stopped. Repair our hatchet again. See, once you start doing anything serious with these primitive tools, you end up having to repair them constantly. I will be glad when we can start teching up. Okay. Oh. Hello, Brontosaurus. I mean, you're not really all that dangerous or anything, but you're still huge. And you might decide to, bump me with your head and send me flying. And there's a Dilophosaur. You know what? I've probably got enough at the moment. Let's kind of meander back. Hate that those seashells, you know, periodically look like rocks. I'll just kind of grab some of this stuff that's loose on the beach. Not seeing much more. Okay. Pop back into our base. And let's see about making some of those ceilings. I am out of wood. There is no wood there. Plenty of wood here, though. Alright, let's grab a bit of wood. We'll go ahead and grab that tiny little bit of thatch, too. Alright. We wanted ceiling. We probably want as many ceilings as we can make. 3. This is going to be a while. Yeah, look at that. They take 60 stone apiece. Alright, let's... Oops, I thought I had that on my hotbar, but I apparently didn't. Let's go ahead and pop you into the 6 slot. Alright, we got a little bit more of a ceiling there. So, you guys basically get the point. I'm going to finish off the ceiling off camera, I believe. And then we can start working on, you know, teching up. But for now, we've been making our house a home. That'll do it for this episode. So, until next time, have a good one.